welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gabrielle Beatty with Groceries and Budgeting, or GAB. So, I got my coffee. Now this is love. Just watched Cinderella, the original one, for the first time with my girls not that long ago. Okay, so I want to make my video quick today because once this dries, I'm gonna look like Monica from Barbados. You know what it is? The bottom part, it looks, I think, it does its thing. It looks kind of nice, but it's the top part. Maybe I probably eventually need to go back to the salon and maybe get like some texturizing and layers, and it'll look better. So hopefully it doesn't fully dry before this video is over, because it'll be, in case you didn't catch that, that was okay. So today I gotta find my little, what was that? Hair. Good thing I showered. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about why you are most likely spending way more on your groceries in the first place than you need to be, or should be, or want to be, right? Because you know what? I'm a firm believer all the way around. It doesn't matter at all what problem or issue you're trying to solve, or at least make better or improve it, if you don't know the deepest reason, right? So like Shrek would say, it's like an onion. There's layers to this, right? So if you want to go in that garden and you want to dig and you want to get those yummy cooking onions or carrots or peas, but we need to peel those layers first and figure out all the reasons. Now, of course, there's reasons you might instantly already be thinking of yourself going, well, I already know I'm doing this and I could improve it or change it or tweak it. But maybe there's other things you might not have thought of. So we're gonna like go through them all one by one, talk about them a little bit, and see if we can make some changes with the intention that we're going to at least lower our bill, right? So I'm just gonna get right into it. First things first. We need to make sure that we are staying replenished because it's good for our health. So reason number one, I'm sure this is super not surprising. As I already said, you're probably already thinking of certain things that you do, or you know you do them. And it's just one of those things, we all do things and we all know we should change them, but easier said than done, right? So obviously this is my very first one I like to mention, is that you are wasting. And clearly you're buying food and then you're not cooking it, you're not eating it, right? What's that? I saw that meme a long time ago and loved it, where it's like, I'm not the person I thought I was when I bought all this healthy food, right? So maybe you buy certain vegetables or salad items, whatever it is that you're buying, or even cupboard items, and then they're just sitting there, or even your freezer's full of stuff that you're, you know, like the murky depths of the freezer if you don't have a stand-up freezer, right? So, okay, you're obviously just not cooking or actually using the things that you're buying, or they're sitting there way too long and you're wasting, and that is obviously just money right down the drain, right? Money right in the garbage. Every time you throw out some leftovers that could have been eaten, they weren't actually bad, I want you to instantly try really hard to look at that plate or that container and go, roughly how much was that worth? And then add that up by how many times you do that is how much you could be saving right there just on no longer wasting. Okay. So then obviously reason number two is linked and connected to reason number one. Because like I said, we're digging and we're peeling the layers, right? Like an ogre. Okay. You are overbuying. So you're buying way too much in the first place. If you're wasting it, why did it get wasted? One, it's just that you didn't eat it when you should have. Maybe you ate out that night, or you threw in a frozen pizza instead of cooking food or making food that you bought. But maybe it's also that you didn't need to buy as much as you did. Like, are you buying salad items and vegetables and like whatever? Are you buying, you know, because we all like options. We like to have options because, again, well, I'm not in the mood for that strawberry spinach salad tonight. I just want frozen pizza because it's coronavirus and we want the carbs. I mean, dude, my pants don't fit me very great. I'm not preaching. I'm struggling too because we're all human, but totally that's what we're here for each other, right? So you're buying too much. You don't maybe need to be like overflowing your cart as much as you might be doing. Okay. So then reason number 3 is that you're not meal planning. Okay? Now, of course, you might not even be, if you've tried meal planning and it didn't work, maybe it's because you're not doing 100% doing it the right way. And yes, with the intention, again, I'm going to repeat myself. If you're looking to lower your grocery bill, totally there's ways to meal plan. If you're not too worried about how much you spend on groceries because you're just doing that well, okay. But you know what? If you're actually going, oh, how do I lower my bill? How do I get that down? You need to plan out your meals. And I have a different video on how to meal plan with the intention that we're going to try to keep our bill as low as we can. So again, okay, so then reason number 4 is linked and connected to reason number 3. So, or maybe I should say layer number 4. We're down to layer number 4 now, okay? Does it hurt? It's starting to hurt a little? Stop peeling. Okay. Your poor soul. Okay. So you're winging it. So if you're not planning, then what are you doing? Winging it can go either one of 2 ways. Way number 1, maybe the circumstances have changed right now, but say you're working full time. So you text your husband or vice versa, and you just ask, what do you want for supper tonight, right? And then you go to the store and you buy whatever you guys both say that you're in the mood for. Or it's actually the other way around, where going to the store, say as a mom, a stay-at-home mom, is kind of mommy time in a way. It's relaxing. Maybe you grab a coffee and then you go into one store, you go into the second store. It's more relaxed because you don't have the kids hanging off of you or asking for things that you don't want to give them, or you give it to them because you're tired, and the next thing you know, right? So if you shop with kids, you just want to get out of there, right? So I guess it kind of goes 3 ways. You're just asking your partner what you want. So you just go grab stuff without thinking about it, which is, like I said, why it's connected to that. You're not planning. Or 2, you have the kids with you and you're tired and you're pooped. And so you're just grabbing things. And then again, later it's like, did you really need to grab all those things? Okay, so then 3, or even if you don't have the kids, you're still grabbing things you might not need to grab because you're so relaxed not having them there. And you're even like, I'm going to take my time because I don't have them. And that's nice. So you're just strolling. I know you've done this. Don't even deny it. You're strolling up and down every single aisle. Oh, I'm low on this, or I'm totally out of this, or ooh, that looks good. Let's try something new. So you get something new. And then, oh, I just pulled out some of my hair. That's okay. Shedding. Or it's even like, oh, that's on sale. Oh, my favorite stuff on sale. Oh, yeah, let's grab 2 of those. Yeah, I got a good deal at the store. Okay, so you're totally winging it. There's no plan involved. Next thing you know, for sure, that's going to drive your grocery bill up. So layer number 5. Now, get ready to put your boxing gloves on because I feel like I'm going to be virtually punched for this one, because the amount of people that I know are very big believers in this are going to hate me, but I promise I have a good point of view on this matter that will help. So it's that. Okay. Did you get that? Buying in bulk doesn't always save you money. Now, of course, again, I'm going to repeat it. It doesn't always. It does in the sense that, of course, if you buy a case, they lower the price of the item per can. Say it's a case of tomato sauce. Now, there are certain things you can totally buy in bulk and it saves you money, okay? Are you a large family? Do you have 7 children? Are you going to go through those items super fast? Yes, buy certain items in bulk. Do you live far out of town? Do you live out in the country, 45 minutes from the nearest store, and you don't come into town all the time? Yes, buy certain things in bulk. But basically, it just doesn't always need to be in bulk. You know, like just because rice or flour even lasts a long time and can sit on the shelf for a long time, if you're not actually using it that often, why buy a 20-pound bag of flour, or why buy a 5-pound bag of rice if it's just going to sit there, if that's just not an item? So again, that's like, you have to analyze, go through certain items. Are there items that maybe you're buying in bulk but don't need to be buying in bulk? And that's kind of where you can lower your bill that way, because it's like, well, you know what? I can get by with just a small bag of rice because I know that small bag alone will last me a whole month, because that's how often we eat rice. Or same with potatoes. Don't obviously buy like a big bag of potatoes if you know you don't eat them that much. And I know there are some people that buy things in bulk, but it's not really necessary, right? Okay, so now we are down to layer number 6, and this is my final layer. This is where I'm gonna stop. It's also last because it's my favorite one, and I'll tell you why. Maybe? Just a little? This much? This much? Okay. So, again, I'm not actually preaching here, because this reason is on my list, because this was a huge thing that my family had to look at. I love food. I'm a big foodie. I love all food. I love healthy food. I love all different types of healthy food. I love all different types of different cultures food. And then I also equally love junk food too. So I know there's been lots of times where I'd look at my husband and I'd be like, we are eating our savings. That's where our savings are going. Our goals that we have and where we want our money to go. I'm like, if I could just get my grocery bill from here to here, that other money could actually go towards debt repayment or savings or emergency fund, saving for a house, saving for a trip, whatever it is that your goal is. Honestly, we're eating it. We're just eating it. So every time you scrape those leftovers that were not actually bad into the garbage, or every time you're throwing food out because it's bad because you didn't eat it, I want you to think about how much money you're dumping into your garbage can every single week or every 2 weeks, right? And that's where it's going. Because very simply put, if you are double, triple, or more portion sizing, then you just double, tripled your grocery bill, right? So you make a dish, you take a serving out of it. If you don't get leftovers out of it, you know, that's a big thing, because I know I've done that. I make a dish and I'm like, oh, I love that I'm going to get a meal out of this tomorrow. But then, so now it's like, you can't help it, right? It's like, as mothers and as wives, like if you actually like cooking, right? I swear the people that don't really like cooking, one, I swear they probably save more money. And two, they're a little slimmer than I know I am. Because I'm just like, there's a reason why. I'm trying to figure out if I should just say my pant size. Totally. There's a reason why I am a size 14 pant size. I love the food so much. But anyways, so there you go. Those are my reasons. Those are my layers. Pick them apart, analyze them, try to see what kind of changes you could be making. Because yeah, I know the last one, like I said, I've totally done that. I'm like, we should have gotten leftovers. Then of course, if you don't get those leftovers, then now you have to make a whole new dish, and then you're going through food way faster, as opposed to if you stretched a dish out, right? And then just try to find creative ways to use leftovers, right? Things like that. So there you go. Because I know, like I said, if you are double eating, triple eating, then you double, tripled your bill. It's pretty simple. So yeah. I hope that these reasons helped. If you want to check out my other video where I talk about like how to actually meal plan, I will put that link below. And yeah, so wow, I'm so impressed with myself. High five me for being under 10 minutes. I can't believe it. That's something that I've really been trying to get used to, is not like blah, 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 gab, right? So cool. I'm excited for that. So I hope you have a super great day. Again, I hope this helped. If you liked this video and you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you can like keep up with my other advice and my other tips and things like that. I hope it's sunny where you are, because our weather's been really rainy and that kind of stinks. It's been as if we're not cooped up enough as it is. Now it has to be raining, so we can't even go for walks right now. But that's okay, because my cup is half full of coffee. So now, speaking of which, I'm going to get back to my love. My love, my love, my love. All right. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.